Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Are we there? We might be. Let's see what's happening here. All right, there we go. Little bit of technical issues here on this side of the world. Hello, everybody. I don't know if anyone is here yet, but we will give it a few minutes for people to come into the room, and I'll be right back. I just need to shut the door. I'll be right back. Check 1 2. We are back. All right. How's everybody doing? Just wanted to do a little live stream. I don't do these very often, and probably not nearly as often as I should if I really want to start doing this. I'm not sure. Maybe I will. Depends how this goes, I guess, whether I will or won't be doing this more often. But yeah, it's been 5 years since I started this channel, and I really wanted to take a minute to thank a lot of people who were instrumental in helping me get this channel started. I want to thank all the people who are part of the channel in any way, whether you're a first-time visitor or you've been here for the whole ride. I have people who have been with me all the way down the pipe, and cheers. This is my, today I'm drinking Mountain Dew Kickstarter, or Kickstart. It's got it because, first of all, I like it. Second, let's see, not being sent off enough. What is this? Causing buffering. Is anyone seeing that I'm having buffering issues? Just curious. If I am, please let me know. Let me double check to see what this looks like on my phone real quick. Let me grab that right to my side here. We have got a lot going on right now. Aside from new instruments and just general chaos here in the channel, I have been trying to get some people who are known in the community to just stop by. We'll see if any of them do. I invited Synth Samurai. I invited. I did mean to invite EchoCraft, but I did not get to invite him. And I wanted to invite Av McCree, but apparently that email bounced back. So that's fun. But I've got a few people who might show up, hopefully. We'll see what happens. And I'm just going to try and get to myself here. Well, that's the wrong thumbnail, but that's interesting. No worries. All right. The stream is working. Let's see. All right, so yeah, so recently I got myself a copy of the Live and Evoke. That is a pretty cool little synth I've been playing with quite a bit in the my off hours here from my job. As you all probably know, this is not what I do for a living. This is just kind of a little fun pastime for me doing the YouTube thing. It's not my main source of income, though. I wish it was. I wish I could put more into it so I could push this thing more and get more subscribers and eventually turn it to a real gig. But we'll see what happens with all that. Time will tell. It's been 5 years. Who knows? Maybe it'll take 10 to really kick off. But it's been going all right. And I've had a good amount of people who have joined, subscribed to the channel and enjoyed the videos. And I love helping people out. So when I see people who are engaged in enjoying the videos and making comments and asking questions and whatnot. I really, that's kind of what I live for in all this type of thing. That's what I do this for, is to help those people find their way through and get more music done. So it's kind of, it's cool when that works out that way. Let's take a little sip of that. But my actual birthday is right now. Basically, I started this channel on my 50th, and I had decided at that point that I was going to start doing YouTube, and I didn't go at YouTube in a way that I was not trying to be the next Dr. Mix or the next whatever. I was coming at it from a perspective of that people are out there and could use somebody to help them out a little bit and help them understand how music making happens, how these tools that we have work. And so having been doing this for a long time, I've been making music since before electronic music really took off at all, but like since maybe the early 80s, maybe even late 70s. I've been making music since I was a child. Like in my childhood, I played in school, and I played guitar, and I always wanted to do more. And so I started, playing keyboards later on in life. I always wanted to play piano. That was my main musical driving force. What I wanted to do with my music was learn to play keyboards. And when I did, I did that for a while, did some music production, did some remixes, worked for a label or two back in my early 20s, and that was a good time. I enjoyed that a lot. Just seeing if I can tweak these colors just a little bit more so I look a little less dead. Just looking at myself and thinking I look a little bit gray, so I'm just tweaking that just a smidge. That's better. Mostly. Except now my shirt is like super bright. Yeah, so, and when I worked at the label that I worked at, a lot of times I was kind of doing a lot of the engineering type stuff myself for the label, like as far as setting up and learning gear and that type of thing, which I've always enjoyed doing. So when the chance to do it for YouTube and to help people out in the industry and in the world came along, I decided that was something I was interested in doing. So that's why I started this channel, and that's what I continue to do on this channel primarily is try and help people learn how to use their instruments better and be able to make better music, make more music, software, and that type of thing. I mean, if you asked a question, I almost guarantee I've tried to answer you or answered you. It's just what I do. But it's a lot of fun for me, and I think people are enjoying the channel. I have a few people. I've made some friends out there. Holla Sounds out in England. He's one of my early subscribers. He came along pretty early. One person I definitely want to shout out to is Dr. R's Rock Guitars, Ralph. Uh, my One of my earliest subscribers. I think he was my first. I really do think he was my first. I was trying to figure out how to find that out. But I think he was probably my first subscriber. So, shout out to you, Ralph. Thanks, man. You got this whole thing kind of moving, and here we are now, as we, continue on into the future. Still, still trucking through it, and still trying to, grow the channel and help more people. And it's people like Ralph who kind of help me out. Also, let's see. Can't think of, oh my gosh, I had a list of names and now they're all falling out of my head. I had them all memorized, but yeah, there've been several people who've really kind of helped me get started in this whole thing. And then I talked to Doug out at the sound test room. He was one of the people who helped me push the channel a little bit. Let's see. Av McCree I talked to here and there. He and I, he's a friend as well as, co-YouTuber type thing. Not together. We don't actually co-YouTube. I shouldn't say that, but he's a fellow YouTuber, I should say. And currently, I sit and I bump into stuff and send it off to Scent Samurai. Scent Samurai and I chat occasionally, text message back and forth, and I hear from let's see, a bunch of different people. There's a bunch of different people who talk to me all the time. But yeah, the general purpose of the channel is basically to help people learn to use their electronic instruments, and also to help them use software. So, that's what I do. My most recent acquisition, as far as electronically anyway, is my oh, that's interesting. There's dropping out the buttons here. Are they green? They are green. That's pretty funny. Let me just do this real quick. There we go. My Live and Evoke, which is a pretty cool instrument, and they just did their first tutorial on this, which was very, actually very enlightening, I thought. The way that they explained it, because there were a couple things I did not fully get from the description of the synthesizer that were gone over in that tutorial. And yeah, I thought that was pretty good when they showed the how to blend the two different sounds and the two different sound types, the synth sound type, the electronic sound type, and the acoustic sound type, and then you could blend them with this knob right here. I was like, oh, now that makes sense, because I guess I just didn't really go through the manual enough. I had been just trying to wing it through this one to get my understanding up. But yeah, this is gosh, I don't even know how many devices I have from Sonicware. Sonicware has been one of my top purchased devices. Them and Behringer with it. I'll call them the sleeper synths for me, because when I started this whole thing out, I thought it would be mostly about Korg and Yamaha and Akai, because I love the Akai, the MPC, the Force, which I have a Force right here. But yeah, they surprised me with Sonicware, and Behringer really surprised me. Behringer started dropping synths left and right, and Sonicware has been making these really interesting little boxes, we'll say, that just seem to be really cool, and do a lot of things for not a lot of money. And they're making so many people happy. Between this, the Ambient Zero, and the Texture Lab, I can really see those three devices really being utilized together. And you throw in a Simple Track, you've got pretty much everything then. I mean, because you can record audio with the Simple Track, you can do your sequencing with it, you can do your drums, and that's it. My other, one of my favorite devices everybody kind of knows about, this guy right here, the Seek-Track from Yamaha. This thing goes everywhere with me, and I can't even explain how much I love this device. It's just so light, so tiny, so powerful. I mean, and the way I've been able to exploit it to get more sounds out of it than it's supposed to have has been pretty amazing. You know, I have 2 of these because I just liked it so much. I was on Reddit the other day, and this one guy had just created a new case for it. That when you wrap it, put it in the case, it takes all these little side buttons here and makes them go to the top. So they're all up top, and all the bottom buttons are up top. All the top buttons are up top, and any buttons over here are to the top. He also, I want to say he moved or either plugged in and changed where the ports go, or something to that effect. He did something with that, and there was a spot for an iPhone, like we could put an iPhone right on it, and a better speaker. And I texted the guy and read it and was like, dude, if you do anything with this, I would definitely be interested in getting my hands on one of these. He's given the plans away. You can print these things out yourself if you've got a 3D printer, and just go and have that. Let's see here. With your Seek-Track, and have a nice case with it. It looked a lot nicer when it was in the case too. I was like, this looks pretty nice. It's a great idea, and because I feel like Yamaha brought this thing out, and they haven't really done a lot with it other than just bringing it out. They've done 1 or 2 updates for it, and they've been good updates, but I feel like they need to do more, and I'm hoping that this is like a gateway device. And what I mean by that is that Yamaha decides to start bringing out more of them, more Groovebox type devices like this. Something a little more powerful would be fantastic, or something that maybe got a little bit better build to it would be great. Anyway, but I also have to shout out to my nephew, Liam. If you're watching this, I recognized you. There you go, buddy. Yeah, that's I told him I would. We were just before this. I had gotten together with my family to go to dinner, and I was upstairs helping him. He wanted to learn to draw a dragon, which I don't know if you guys even know that I do artwork, but like this shirt, for example. I did the artwork. I designed the logo. The logo here is representative of, if you look at the cup, actually, there's a mug that's available to purchase in my store. It should be, I think, over there somewhere. I think maybe down below. But you'll see a mug in there that has a picture of this little caricature of myself on the planet with the YouTube, play button there. And that is a representative of Captain Energy, 5 years on the planet, 5 years on YouTube, 55 years on the planet. So yeah, that's what's going on there. Sorry, didn't really think about the green on my, Earth being green, and that it would not work with the green screen. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties all the way around today. Anyway, so let's. Is anybody out there? Anybody got any questions? Or we got one person out there. We had 2, but let's see. Is anybody asking any questions? Does not look like it. Let's see the live chat. See the thing going on there. Nope, nothing in the chat, so I'll just keep on going for a while here, see if anybody shows up. We do have some, later on, got a little packed cupcakes, red, of course, and went with the chocolate cupcake for black, and the white cupcake for the, white, and the red, so we get the whole color scheme going on here, and we have them, as you can see, the white cupcake has a red candle, the red cupcake has a white candle. Or the black cupcake has a white candle. There we go. Both have red frosting. So yeah, we'll have light those up later on and see what happens. Um, but let's see. So what do we got going on up there? I'm just looking at the YouTube stuff real quick here. All right, there's that. Saying my connection is excellent now, so hopefully it is, and hopefully you guys are able to see everything is fine and whatnot. I think what we might do is I might bust out Reason here and just do some stuff in there. There was something I wanted to build, and I think I might build it live on the stream. And if you're watching the stream and are interested in receiving it, if you're a Reason user, I will be making that available to you. Let's see here. And that's the Kickstart Fruit Punch. If you like fruit punch, I shouldn't probably be eating or drinking fruit punch, but I am. Okay, let's see here. Check 1 2. There we go. I don't know what happened. My volume got turned. That was weird. My volume dropped to 0. That Check way. 1 2. There we go. I don't know what happened. My volume got turned. That was weird. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. I am sorry. Thank you for letting me know the audio had disappeared. Oh, good God. Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah, technology is fun sometimes. Just get my OBS back so I can see where everybody what happened here. There's OBS, and where is my... Just trying to get my browser back. There it is. Thank you very much. This world needs a hero, or needs... Yeah, that's right. I read that right. I did not know that the audio had dropped out. Yeah, I am back. All right. So as I was saying, I don't know what you guys know what I'm doing. If you guys know what I'm doing or not now here, but I'm building essentially in Reason right now a combinator kind of to emulate the functionality of the Sonicware Liven Evoke. So far, what we've got going on is we've got an analog synth, a sampler for the for acoustic type synthesizers or sounds, and then we have a mixer right here, which is controlled by this knob, and this knob blends the acoustic instrument and the digital instrument, the synthesizer, at different levels by, the center is half and half, and then we can get, more synthesizer or to 100% or more analog synth to 100%. And what I had just put in here was this filter, because what I wanted to do was, and I asked, but I don't know if it actually went through, was that I was trying to decide whether I wanted to have the filter affect everything, or if I wanted the filter to affect only in individual instruments. You could control the filter over the analog and over the sampler separately. I ended up putting it in or wiring it up as an everything type filter. But since I didn't get any answers, actually what I think I'm going to do, let's go right here real quick. I'm going to drop 2 more in. And what we'll do is I will, just for good measure here, we will take this guy right here, and there we go. And then I'm going to take this guy right here. I'm going to drop this on the second effect chain coming off of the mixer. And we'll go over here. And now what would happen is we have 2 separate filters that are attached to the 2 different instruments. I'm going to get rid of the one that was in the middle here, or the one that was just affecting the one out. Actually, this will probably be better anyway. This will let you have, let's see, filter on either one of these. Let's see if this is coming through here. We're having something go on here. Let me go back to this real quick. That's the out. Channel 7 and 8. Just double check the volume on this sound card. This one's being kind of weird today. I've got a lot of sound devices on this machine, which is not necessarily a good thing. Let's see if this will work. We're going to give it a go. Why am I hearing no sound? Okay, there we go. That's a little loud. I'm going to turn this down just a smidge here. Is that coming through for you guys? Let's see if my... Looks like it's working. All right. So now if we go over here, if you guys want to confirm that you can hear that, that'd be great. But if I go over here and we hit the knob here, all right. Let's go over here. We'll get find some instruments that make sense for a minute here. We will do yeah, we'll take this guy. All right, now what I would want to do is I'd probably want to be able to, let's see here. You know, do I want to be able to send the, you know what, I don't think I want to do it this way. I think I want to, in the end, I think what we want to do is run the instruments through the effect and then bring that effect into the mixer. I'm going like, this is kind of like very all right, there we go. Boom. Now all right, I'm just going to flip the positions of these in here for the sake of visual, you know, like a visual cue where I know this one's on the left and it's to the left side of this knob here, and then this is. You see something here, hold on. Okay, well, it's not liking that, but we'll do this. This is the acoustic filter, and this will be the synth filter. We'll label them so we'll know what's what. All right, now I'm going to go over here, and we're going to add some controls for these. Okay, so let's get a couple knobs in here, and we will go with the Vintage Small. a couple more. We need 4 knobs total. Or at least that's what I think. You know, you're welcome to do whatever you think you want to hear here. So I'm going to put the acoustic AC, and this is going to be resonance, acoustic cutoff. Okay, and now we're going to go down here, and we're going to put we'll put AN for analog, resonance. When I say analog, I mean synthesizer. I'm sure you get that. And this is analog cutoff. Now what I want to do is we're just going to map these down to these controllers down here. So let's go back over here to our mapping, and I'm going to take the synth filter, which I have right here, and I'm just going to add the analog resonance and the analog cutoff, and then I'm just going to map them to resonance and frequency. Now, of course, there's a lot more controls on there that we could map if we wanted to, but I mean, we're just going to go with what we've got here just to kind of get this to a place where we have the general controls going on here. We don't need to capture any keys on the mixer, and we don't need to capture any keys, and that's probably what just messed me up there earlier, was capturing the keys on the mixer. I forgot about that. That's why it was not giving me sound, because it was the keys on the mixer can be used to control the mutes across the channels on that mixer. I haven't used that in a long time, that feature. All right, so here we are at the acoustic filter now. I'm going to add those 2 knobs here for the acoustic resonance and the acoustic cutoff. Interesting that the alphabetization there is off. That's very weird. And then we're going to take the drop down here. We're going to go to the resonance, and we're going to go to frequency. And now we have a direct link down to those features. So as I turn this, we see the resonance change in there, frequency, resonance, frequency. You can see them happening right down here and here. And yeah, and now we have the basic cutoff filter type stuff going on. If we wanted to add an LFO or a we could do that. There are different ways to add LFOs here. One of the ways I would probably say would be a great way to add it would be with what is the name of that? I'm going to find it real quick. It's Synchronous. I think it's called Synchronous. There it is, Synchronous. This is one of the coolest, least understood devices, I feel like, in the Reason rack as far as what it's capable of. This thing can do so many things. Aside from being an audio effect, it's also an LFO type effect. So I could take this and map. Let's see. We'll map the yellow, this little sine wave here, to we'll map it to the volume here on the master of the mixer. Okay, and the reason we're going to do that is just to show something kind of what it's capable of. All right, this is going to be just an example right now. But we'll go over here and we will take master level right there. That is what we want to touch. So I'm going to take that, we're going to drop it up to this curve. This is going to follow the curve. The inverted is basically doing the opposite of the curve. But now if I use this, we do need to be running. Okay. Yeah, that. Which is a pretty cool thing, because when you think of it in different terms, you can do some crazy stuff with this. I could take this and go, let's see, we'll do just a quick little, not sure why this is not let me draw the rest of what I need here. There we go. All right, there we go. Let's look at the back real fast here. What I want to see is if this is all right, this should do it. All right, let's give this a run. I can offset this so we get it on the yeah, so you can get this pulse. You can use this for different to change different controls on your synthesizer in a timed way. And if I change this to the analog side, let's actually change this to a sound that actually has some stay power to it. Okay, we'll go over and go. Now, aside from this being able to be used as an LFO of sorts here, we can also use it for effects. This unit has actually got distortion, filter, delay, and reverb built into it. So we could actually use it to control that as well. I could take this right here and just put this on the output. Take that to the input. And we will enable, let's see, we'll enable delay. Okay. And hear that. We go down to blue, which is where we're at. Look back for a second here. Let's see. There are 2 seconds. All right, but yeah, so that will add. You can add effects with that as well. I am going to actually just put a regular effect in though. I just kind of like some of the other ones better. But the point though is that you can use this for an LFO type controller with your instruments or with your track in different ways. It can be mapped basically any way you want it to be mapped. Either by wiring it, or you can actually also go in and you can actually tell it. Let me double check here. Let's go to synchronous. All right, I'm going to add we'll just say that from the mod wheel, and yeah, you can adjust the different settings here. Where is that? I guess it doesn't have that. I thought this was on, maybe that's just on Thor. But anyway, yeah, so let's get another different delay in here. We're just going to go with the standard, the echo. Drop this right over here. Boom. Shift right in there. And now let's go right here. And what I'm going to do is we're going to take the, get rid of that. We're going to run the audio from that into here. And then we'll run these to the main out. And now there's the main out going in here. I am on the wrong input. One thing we could do here that I think would be really handy is to be able to pitch these individually, because I am finding that I might want, they kind of sound too similar. And maybe I want to go higher. but I don't want to do both higher. Maybe I want to keep one higher than the other. So let's throw in a couple knobs here to do some pitch control on these two. All right. Let's get right over here. And we're going to go back over to configure again. We add 2 more knobs. Same ones as we've been using, I think. Another little guy right here. And another one. Now there is a limit of 32 knobs, as you know. If you're a Reason user, you probably already know that that's the situation. But just a reminder here, let's say we'll try tune. I'm not sure what we have controls off the top of my head. Just kind of building this as we go, so I know what's there. I just don't know what we have. I just make this AC tune so I know which one's which. And then this one analog tune. Alright. And now what we're going to do is get rid of that. Why are you open? I don't know. Let's go down here. I'm going to fold this so I can see more. All right, let's go back to here, and we're going to go on the here's the subtractor. We're going to add the analog tune and on the sampler, I'm going to add the acoustic tune. Okay, there's that. Okay, so now let's go and find what we can adjust or set these two to make them work. So let's go, analog tune is going to go to there we go, oscillator 2 octave. We might actually want to put 2 of these on here, one for each oscillator. Just seems there's a better way to go about this. All right, for now we'll just do, we'll hit both oscillators, I guess. Maybe we'll do semitones. That would be cool, because that will give you some pitch making or some patch making capabilities. Let's do that. And I think we'll add another one up there, but we'll take care of that in a second, I guess. And go in here for the acoustic. And let's see what we got for oscillator, semitones. All right, so now we have the oscillator for the first oscillator, or the only oscillator on the sampler, and we've got the first oscillator in the analog. Let's go and add another knob, one more knob, and that's oscillator semi is the analog semi 1 is analog semi 2, which we don't have hooked up yet. Let's go back over here, and we're going to go to this, add in the analog semi 2, and that's going to go to oscillator 2, semitones. Boom. All right, now could actually also go with octave instead of separate one for these, because the octave will let you change the octaves different than the semitones. This will just be kind of let you, well, we'll see what happens. Wow, that's loud. All right, now one thing we don't have here is a dry wet knob for the reverb. So let's add that real quick. Configure, and we'll add a and let's change this one to a little bit different of a knob, so they're starting to kind of all look the same to me. We'll go the medium. And we'll just do a map it next to that. There we go. Sorry about that. Excuse me. All right, let's see here. Just replying to a text real quick. All right, so this is delay, and now we're going to take that and we're just going to go over here. And where's my delay? There it is right there. And we'll add the delay dry wet, which I'm going to map to there it is, dry wet. Boom. Now there's a ton of controls here. This is where it becomes problematic making these type of instruments, because there's so much you want to control. And so few knobs were allowed to actually put on here, unfortunately. Reason Studios, I wish you guys would actually fix that. That has been my complaint since the beginning. The 32 knobs were just not enough, in my opinion, but that's sounds like it's a me problem, I guess. Oh, I just got a text message from my niece. Hello, Reese. Just wanted to say hello. And Liam, I hear you're both out there watching my live stream, so I just wanted to say hello. I told Liam I'd give him a shout out, and I did give him a shout out earlier, but he wasn't here for it. So So there you go. Got you guys. My fan club. Just kidding. It's, you know. Let's see here. We're going to make this, change this to the big one, I think. All right. And now, let's just space these out a little bit. Right. Just right there. Trying to line it up with that everything. Now let's take these. And what I'm going to do is I'm grabbing all these like that, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop down right here, and I'm going to hit space horizontally. I think should work here. There we go, yes. For some reason, there's certain times when horizontally and vertically don't work the way I think they're going to on this for some reason. And there we go. So now that's all nice and lined up. Line up there. Bring this up here. All right. And all right, so we've got a basic instrument built out here. What I might want to do is I might want to change the background color here. So I'm going to go down to the settings. I'm just going to change it to red. Why red? Because I like red. I don't know why, I just do. As you can probably tell from my logo, my shirt, my hat, everything, you know. And what I want to do, when you do that type of thing, you probably also want to go back to your controls, each of these, and you probably want to drop in and change it to something that you can read. If you change the color, you want to make sure you change the text to a color that's complementary, so that the labels are readable, right? I've been going almost 2 hours now. That is crazy. I was checking the time. Time does go quick when you start getting on here and actually streaming. So here, and change this to light also, and this to night. Now what I would normally do here with this, and I'm not fully, you know, this instrument's okay. It's not mind-blowing in any way to me. And you guys might not dig it. Or you might dig it. I don't know. But I will let you guys have this. Let me just right here. I'm going to hide the editor, and that's what it looks like in the console here. So that's what it'll look like in Reason at this point. What I would normally do with this is I would go into Illustrator, or to I don't use Illustrator anymore. Now I use Inkscape, or I use Affinity Designer, because I just kind of am tired of paying Adobe month to month for software that I used to be able to buy. I just don't believe in subscriptions personally. Sorry, Reason Studios, that goes for you too. I personally would rather buy my software and own it than be paying for it forever. Sorry, just taking a sip of my drink. But, so now this is sort of somewhat done. Okay, and let me save this off here real quick. I will say this probably isn't my best build here, but I could have built something probably cooler if I'd had a better plan for this. I kind of this was kind of an idea. Where is the desktop? Yeah, it puts right in. I'll put it right here. if you are here right now, there's FileZilla. I can leave my what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to put this on my Captain Energy server, and if you've got Reason, pardon me, you will be able to download this for yourself. Okay, let me get this up here. I'll get a link and I'll put it up right here on the window so you guys can grab it right off here. You have to copy it and type it, but that's okay, I think. Create a new folder, and we will call this live stream. All right, and let's grab that link. All right, so if you're here now, you will get this. If you come into the video later on, if you're not here right now, you probably won't see this. This is a be there, be square moment. If you're here, you're there, if you know what I'm saying. All right? Take a screenshot of this URL. www.cap10nrg.com/downloads/livestreams, spelled just like that with the capital L and the capital S, /capital LSI, and I apparently can't spell instrument. lsinstrument.zip. That was a typo, but I'll leave it that way because it's hilarious. So yeah, just get over there and you can download this instrument for yourself to play around with and maybe expand it. And if you do expand it and make it into something cool, and you want to share it back with me, that would be amazing. I would wicked appreciate that. Since we still got some time on this stream, we're going to do something else. That was fun to build that. Now, a lot of people ask me why I like Reason, and I don't know. I just do. You know, it's fun to me. The way that this works is wicked fun. I love the way that you build your instruments in it. I've been playing around with Ableton a little bit now, and I use Cubase quite a bit also. Cubase is my oldest DAW, because it's been around since before there was a Reason, you know. And that was that's just life. Let me go back over here so you guys can see me. We will just do this for a little bit. Hello. So as part of my celebration for the birthday of the channel, my wife helped me out and went out and got these lovely little cupcakes. And fire. Man, you know, I've never heard such a forceful sounding lighter. This thing sounds like it's crazy. So as much as these cupcakes are for me, they are for you, my people who have supported me. I appreciate you all, and I just want you to know that your participation in my channel and your questions and helping you guys means the world to me. It's, you know, what I do. It's the channel. That's the whole purpose of the channel. It's why I started the channel. It's why I will continue to have the channel. I would love to grow the channel into something commercially viable or something, but we will see what happens, and time will tell what is going on there. If you want to support the channel, I have a new mug, which I will put the link down in the description so you guys can get it. It's a new mug that's commemorative of today. It's got this image on it, except for that the image is not... you're not seeing the image properly. Let me see if I can get this to you. I'm going to turn the filter off, and you guys can see my green screen for a minute. Is that okay? I don't think you guys care. Let me go to capture. Let's see, view capture, filters, and we're going to just turn these off for a minute. Blink, blink. There I am. All right, now you see it. The image on this is me. Image of myself, caricature of myself, and I am sitting on top of the world with the Captain Energy logo behind my head. The lightning bolt that I usually wear on my shirt, which is the Flash symbol. I love the Flash. But yeah, yeah, but there's a mug that's available, and I can show it to you guys. I mean, it can't hurt to show it to you, right? I mean, I suppose. So let's go over to... Teespring site. They have really changed the site quite a bit. I do not see a... Sorry guys, I'm having trouble finding my own store. This is fun. I just realized why I can't find it. I'm in the wrong account. Yeah. Here it is. All right, I'm going to switch over to this screen for a minute for you guys to show you what I got going on. If you want to support the channel, you can go to my store, which is right here, captainenergy-merchandise.creator.spring.com. And here we are. There's my new cup. This is the one that supports today. I have this Feel the Energy for 303 Day, which is, I got to take this one down soon. So if you want it, now's your probably last chance to get it. I'm going to kill this one off because it's just been there a while. And I'm bored. But let me go back here. But the one that I don't like to keep the same stuff up forever unless, I mean, maybe I'll put it in retirement or some kind and bring it back later. But this is the current mug with this new logo that I just designed yesterday on it. On the back we have 555, 5 years on YouTube. My 55th birthday event, that's today. And youtube.com/CaptainEnergyMusic. That's the whole, you get the mug, $15 and $15.99. That's what I have to sell it for on there to Teespring. I mean, you can go a little lower, but not much. I need to be able to cover some of the costs that I have for the channel. Yeah, I also have this other 303 base shirt. This was cool. Feel that base 303 day. Have the this 303 that you're seeing here was hand illustrated by myself. Again, I do a lot of my own artwork and illustrations. So yeah, it came out pretty nice, I thought. I did it with Procreate on my iPad. Anyway, I've got to blow out these candles. Hold on, let's go over here real quick. I've still got these candles going on. All right, so here's to the next 5 years, and hopefully I can help you out with something. If you've got any questions, hit me up. 5 more years of Captain Energy. Happy birthday to the channel. Woo! And me, I guess. It's kind of cool. I can't believe I've... I mean, I started this kind of late in life, but... what are you going to do? YouTube wasn't around when I was 18. Because if it was, this would be a whole different game right now. I'd probably be much different scenario. Yeah, this is where we're at now. I do appreciate all of you, and I just want to let everyone know, I guess, also that I'm going to be changing a few things on the channel. I am implementing memberships, and I hate to do that in a way, but at the same time, I think it's going to be good because I do a lot of stuff that I'd like to be able to give you guys, but I don't really have a way to, make it available in a way, you know what I mean? Like, to be like, I'm going to tell you about everything I do, whereas if you're a member and I'm doing stuff, you'll just get it. It'll just be in there, be like, hey, every month I do stuff. I build things in Reason. I make new sample packs. And I'm just gonna, I can just dump all that up there and make it available to subscribers. Also, the cost of running a YouTube channel, though YouTube is free technically, the cost of running a channel is not free. The cost is my time and equipment, and I mean, even buying things like these synthesizers and stuff that I buy, a lot of them I buy just to show you guys. I mean, I don't really get anything for free. You know, and personally, I'd rather sell merch and stuff. I'd rather have like some cool shirts and whatnot. I mean, that would be actually a goal for me, is to start doing more merch designs and make more things available. I think that'd be awesome to be able to build, you know, these you know, shirts and whatnot. And actually, maybe that'll be a thing. Whereas if you sign up for a year membership, you'll get a free shirt type thing, and I'll just. You know, or maybe 2 free shirts, because what I'll do is I'll just pay for the shirts out of the money you're paying me membership for, and send you a shirt just to, you know, make it something to look forward to for you, a little surprise, like, you know, being, you know, beginning of summer or Christmas time, and here are a couple shirts, you know. If you guys have any ideas that you would like to see happen on the channel, please hit me up, because I am open to receiving ideas, and I'm open to trying to do things to make sure that you are getting what you want out of the channel, as well as what I'm getting out of it. I mean, I'm right now just trying to, you know, make sure that everybody is understanding their equipment, and make sure everybody's having a good time making music. That's what I've been up to for a long time. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking now and let you all go. Thank you so much again. 5 years. And well, the 55 years you guys can't really take credit for or anything, but, you know, that's been my just being born. Hopefully we have another 55. No, I don't think I'll have another 55 years, but hopefully we'll have another 5 to whatever years, maybe 20 years. If I can get another 20 years in on this, I'll do it. We will see what happens. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all. Have a cupcake. No? You don't want one? Why? All right, bye for now, guys. I'll see you.